YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, and it's Stars and Sits. It's Wednesday, and I'm hitting you with the Stars and Sits early, guys. And you know, I also I do Stars and Sits on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and also any questions that you may have, guys. So let's get started. I'm gonna go into the chat, and I'm just gonna kind of talk about. I'm not gonna got any Pacific Stars and Sits. That's what I do for Thursday. But today, if you got any Stars and Sits questions early, I got you guys. So let me go to the chat. The chat says, Kevin, what's going on, bro? What's up with you? My homie Jack, guys, he just subscribed to OnlyFans. So, Jack, as soon as I get done with this, I'm getting straight to everything that you need, bro, on OnlyFans. So I appreciate it, bro. 100, bro. 100. Jack says, should I drop Julio for Pittman on the Colts? If you got, so Anona. I'm sorry, this is Anona. Nona, how you doing, Anona? Glad to see you here, bro. I don't know, I'm pretty sure you a bro. You're not a sis. But glad to see you here, man. This is cutting edge content, bro. Great fantasy football family and channel. So Anona says, should I drop Julio for Pittman on the Colts? So listen, Julio is a stash to me. I'm stashing him. I know he might be out for 3 to 4 weeks until that hamstring get okay. But once he come back, Ryan Tannehill is going to be hot because this offense, Tennessee is getting going now. And so I want to be a part. I want a part of that. But if you don't have the time, you don't have the space to drop Julio, and you got to get a win, then yes, I would drop Julio for Pittman. But I just want you to know what Julio is. Julio is a good player. He just got a hamstring injury. So eventually, as the season go on, with Tennessee's easy record, because they got an easy, not record, but they got an easy schedule, they're going to be booming. And you want to have a part of this offense. And Julio is a great guy to have. Yes, A.J. Brown is going to be there, but Julio's going to have plenty of opportunities as long as he get healthy. So he's just worth a stash. So I just want to let you know what you're dropping. But Pittman, yes, I will go after Pittman if I need it. Now listen, Pittman also has T.Y. Hilton coming back. So Pittman is not everything that you may perceive he is. So look, if you can go get T.Y., I like T.Y. as a flex play. Pittman is more of a wide receiver 2-3. But I still like T.Y. Hilton better than him. But Pittman is a wide receiver 2 and 3. So I just want you to let you know what the type of question, the type of situation you in, Nona. Thank you that's a great question, Nona. Appreciate that. Steven, what's up, bro? He said, my guy, what's up, bro? He said, how do you feel about starting Ernest Johnson, half PPR, Elijah Mitchell, and St. Brown? Thanks, man. Yes, I like starting all those guys. I love Elijah Mitchell. I like it. Ernest Johnson just for this week. I think he's the guy to get you over, like just for this week. That's all he is. Now, you might not drop him immediately, but you want to see what's going to happen with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb if Chubb comes back. Because if they win this game, they might bring back Chubb even slower. They might even wait one more week to bring Chubb back. So I just want to let you know that. So Ernest Johnson, half PPR, and Elijah Mitchell, I like. And I like St. Brown because there's no other receivers there in Detroit. So you probably got to start St. Brown. But Tyrell Williams is looking to come back, but they ain't back this week. So just for this week, those 3 guys are solid, bro. Okay, let me go to the next question. What's going on, Michael? Michael Chow. Hey, glad to see you here, bro. Love answering questions, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Great fantasy football community. Also, as you all can see, go subscribe to my OnlyFans, and it's on the bottom of the ticker. It's on the ticker of the screen, guys. Go subscribe there. It's more personable. I give you a real question and answers because, if you come on YouTube and ask somebody, well, who should I pick up, Julio or T.Y.? Well, I don't know who you got on your team. You might not need a receiver, but on OnlyFans, you can screenshot your team. I can look at your team, assess it, and then you can ask me a question, and I can give you a better breakdown. That's why you come to OnlyFans. It ain't just for, I want to give TD some money. No, it's not about that money. It's going to actually help you. Still, you're getting your questions answered in a dry situation, just a vacuum. Like, okay, who should I play? I don't know what you got on your team. So subscribe to my OnlyFans, bro. But Michael says, just picked up Watson. Is it an L or W? It's a W. Even if you don't play, bro, that's fantasy. You got to make a move ahead of the time. You can't wait till they say, Watson's playing this week. Everybody going to have him. And then if you do want him, you have to trade everything you got on your team to get him. So, yes, bro, go pick up Watson and stash him and see what happens. And don't get mad about whatever happens. So don't drop nobody that you're going to regret. Do not regret who you drop, but make that move. Good question, Michael. Good question. Ian, what's going on, bro? He said, TD, first to hit the like button. Yes, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro. Let me see something so I can check on these likes. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me go up in here in the chat so I can see who the likes. But yeah, appreciate that, Ian. You always one of the first ones in here, bro, as always. Kirk, what's going on, bro? He said, hey, TD, would you trade Ridley and Montgomery for Eckler? Yes. So these are one of those questions. I'm pretty sure that Ridley and Montgomery is not everything to your team. You actually can trade them because you don't need them. So yes, if you don't need them, bro, to get Eckler, yes. But I'm gonna let you know, Eckler is volatile. He can go down with an injury. So don't be upset when you do that. So know what you're doing. I actually think Montgomery, even though he's with an injury right now, he's less injury prone than Eckler. But Eckler has a way, way higher ceiling than him, especially on this offense. So just I want to let you know, you're going to get a player that can get hurt. But Eckler, boom, is tremendous. So if you don't need these, you don't need Ridley, you don't need Montgomery, go do that move. Go get Eckler. Good question, though, Kurt. Guys, let's get this likes up. We got 6 likes in here. We got 12 people in here. We need to have 12 likes, guys. Ward, what's going on, Ward? How you doing, bro? He says, drop Jamal Williams for Marvin Jones, 10-team PPR. What do you think? I don't know. In a 10-team, yes, there's nothing wrong with dropping Jamal Williams, especially in a 10-team. But for Marvin Jones, he's good, man. I don't know. I just think you probably could have got something maybe even better. But Marvin Jones is going to be good going forward. Trevor Lawrence is getting better. So the receivers' numbers are going to get better. Chenault is going to get better. So these guys are going to get better, bro. So, it's fine. But I thought maybe in a 10-team you could go get a better player. I thought it would be a better player after, but maybe not. So Marvin Jones is okay. I give you a C plus B on that. But it can go to a A because Marvin Jones can pick up. I think the better Trevor Lawrence get, the better Marvin's going to be. Good question, Ward. What's up, Hustler? He said, TD killing the game. Hey, I'm trying, bro. Hey, I'm following your lead, bro. You helped me out so much, man. I appreciate it, man. Wouldn't be for you, man, I wouldn't know how to maneuver on this YouTube with all these platforms and StreamYard, bro. So appreciate it, bro. Make sure y'all go follow my homeboy, Fantasy Football Hustler, guys. Like, I know y'all watch our news that we do on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Appreciate it, Hustler. Kevin said, is Jamal Williams still worth holding? It depends on your team. That's why I talk about OnlyFans. It depends on what your team. If you got a bunch of good running backs, and no, he probably can't even break your starting lineup. But if you went 0 RB, then every week is kind of volatile with running backs, especially with injuries and buys. The Jamal Williams is worth holding, especially if you got bench room. But if you got like real low bench spots, then maybe you can't hold on to him. So it's fine to move on without him. It's not going to kill you if you move on. But later on, you might have to bid on him because something can happen to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift could get hurt. And then you gotta be like, then you're gonna be like, dang, I had Jamal Williams. Now I gotta bid on him, or I gotta use a waiver priority, or I don't got a waiver priority high enough to go get him. So all I'm saying, I just like to let people know what you're doing, what kind of move you're making. Don't play both sides. Don't talk out of both sides of your mouth. And what I mean by that is if you drop Jamal Williams in 2-3 weeks, DeAndre Swift go down and Jamal Williams get ready, boom. Don't be like, man, I shouldn't have dropped him. No, you gotta do what you gotta do from week to week. Fantasy is not it's a week-to-week thing, guys. A lot of people get confused with that. They think fantasy is, I drafted my team, look at my team. And then you get beat, and then you don't make the playoffs. You got to keep moving it week to week. Now, I'm not saying drop your players, but at least funneling players out of the bottom of your roster. Good question, though, Kevin. Kirk, he says, hey, TD, would you I'm sorry, guys. I already did that one. My bad. Greg, what's going on, Greg? Glad to see you here, bro. I'm pretty sure you already subscribed, but if you're not, make sure you subscribe. This is cutting-edge content. But Greg says start 2. Elijah Mitchell, Devontae Smith, Waddle, Pittman. Woo, this is a tough one. I'm going to say I like Waddle. I'm going to say Waddle and Elijah Mitchell. Waddle and Elijah Mitchell. Anona says, I traded my Waller, Justin Tucker, He said, I traded my Waller, Justin Tucker, and Zach Moss for his Alvin Kamara and Boswell. So you got Alvin out of the deal. And I'm not even gonna talk about Moss because Moss is nothing for you to get Kamara. And you got a kicker just because you traded Justin Tucker. And you said you have yes, bro. So you giving me preference. That's why I like to tell people I don't really like to do a lot of extra reading. I like to kind of answer the questions, but this is what I need to know. I can give you a better assessment. That's why you guys, again, I'm sorry, I keep saying it. Go to my OnlyFans because I will already know that he had Kyle Pitts. I would already know that. But he says he have Kyle Pitts to replace Waller. So you good on that, bro. I actually like Kyle Pitts better going forward than Waller. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother assessment. I'm not going to get off on that right now, but I do like Pitts better than Waller. He said, by the way, loving the energy. Nothing like it around here. Thank you, bro. That's what I do. I love to have my energy. I do what I do. I think I'm pretty good with my assessments. I'm country, so I don't speak the best formal, but that's not a sign of intelligence because there's people from other countries that can't speak English, and you hear them talk, you be like, I don't know what they're saying. So it's, to me, I appreciate it, bro. I try to give energy. I think that's the most important thing. Knowing the content, knowing what I'm doing, and also the energy, bro. So I appreciate that, Anona. Make sure you subscribe, bro. What's going on, Jay? I'm not even going to say the name, man. I'm just going to call it Jay because I don't want to destroy your name, bro. But glad to see you here, man. This is cutting-edge content, bro. But Jay says, are the Browns going to continue to split touches since Chubb and Hunt are out? Yes. D. Ernest will be splitting with, I can't think of the guy, guys. Put the name in the chat. I can't think of his name. But he's basically like a gadget player. He's like a slot receiver, kind of running back, J.D. McKenzie type guy. Felton is his name. So, yes, but Dearness Johnson is going to get 70% of the carries. Felton going to get a little bit of stuff sprinkled in there. So, in PPR, Felton could be a nice play, but Dearness Johnson is a safe play. I'm not saying he's going to boom, but he's going to get the targets. All you can do in a bye week or time that you need to pick somebody off the waiver wire just to get you a win is more importantly is targets. Not, man, if he don't score 30, I'm mad. No, bro, it's not about that. If he get 20 targets and give you 8 points, you should be happy. Now, if he give you eight carries and he give you like 5 points, then you should be mad. You should be mad because that's not good enough to pick up on fantasy and start. So, yes, man, they're going to split, but Dearness is going to get the majority of the work. It's not going to be the same like Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Okay. Jalen, what's up, Pimpin? What's up, bro? He said, should I start AZ, Green Bay, or Tampa Bay defense? Bro, every time I'm going to tell you Arizona. They match up dependent to me, bro. You see what they did against the Rams? You see, they have shut down some really good offenses. They held Cleveland down to a Hail Mary. So I like Arizona, bro. So I'm going to say Arizona all day. Kurt says, thanks, TD. Anytime, bro. I got you. Anytime. I got you, bro. Fantasy Football said, I got you, bro. Yeah, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Anytime. Jacob says, really? And Ertz for Swift. However, guy I'm trading to would have complete team if he gets a quality tight end. Okay, so this is a great question, bro. When you make a trade and it's going to benefit your team, I like to call it pocket watching. Don't watch another man what he's going to have. It doesn't matter. If it's going to make your team better, you do it. The only time you worry about another guy is when you're going against him in the weekend. You want to block him off the waiver wire if you got extra bench spots. But trying to make your team better, do not hold off on a trade because you don't want to see a guy get a certain player. It doesn't matter. That player might not hit for him. And it is what it is. It might look good for him, but it might not hit for him. So you do what you got to do to make your team better, and then whatever else happens later, you worry about that later. You go ahead and make your team better, bro. So he says, really, in Ertz for Swift. Okay. I wouldn't do it. The reason why I wouldn't do it is because Swift is volatile. He could go down with an injury. So I would say hold off on really in Ertz right now and just try to stream or get you another running back some kind of way. And yeah, that's what I would do. I wouldn't get rid of Ridley and Ertz because I think really the Falcons team is getting better. This offense is getting better, not the team, the offense. And Ridley is the best wide receiver on this team. I like Kyle Pitts. but he ain't a wide receiver. Ridley is a wide receiver. Kyle Pitts is a tight end hybrid type guy. So, bro, I just don't want you to get rid of Ridley. Now, if you got other killer receivers, then listen, if you got a bunch of good receivers and you're not going to miss Ridley and Ertz, then I would say, yeah, you could trade them, but I don't know if I would do it for Swift. I'm just going to go ahead and let you know that right now. Swift is volatile. But if you okay with that, it is a good trade. If you take out injuries, it's a B trade, bro, because you're getting a top 5 RB type guy that's a monster in PPR, but he can go down. He can get injured. And you said, however, a guy I'm trading to would have a complete team. Yeah, so don't worry about what he's going to have. Don't worry about what kind of tight end he's going to have. Good question, though, Jacob. Love the question. Parker says, do I drop Baker for Watson? As long as you're not going to need Baker. Whoever you drop for Watson, don't worry about what if you go like you shouldn't have to need them this week or next week. You should be fine with dropping. So wherever you do to go get Watson, don't worry about it. So if you want to drop Baker and you don't need Baker, do it. If Baker your second quarterback in a 1-quarterback league, do it. If Baker your third quarterback in a super flex league where you start 2 quarterbacks, do it. But don't do it if Baker is your second quarterback and you need him in a super flex. Don't do it if Baker your starter in only on a 1-quarterback league. I wouldn't do it. So I'm only going after Watson and dropping players that I don't need because I don't know what's going to happen. They could make the trade and say, well, this is for next year. We could hear that in the conference. Watson going to play. The next thing you know, they say, well, no, we actually not going to play him this year because we're going to let him concentrate on taking care of his personal things. So I just want to let y'all know that. But that's but yes, man, go get Watson. My homie Porker. Alex, what's up, Alex? Alex says week 7 already. Time flies. I know, bro, don't it? It's week 7 already. 6 more weeks for the playoffs. He says week 7 already. Time flies. He said, what's good? Would you trade Pitts plus CEH for Najee in Dynasty? Yes, I would. Yep, that's a good trade. I know Pitts is nasty. Man, look, I did it in a it wasn't for Najee, but I traded Pitts in a tight end premium league for a quarterback because I need for a quarterback and a running back. Long story short, the trades, that's what it equaled out to for a running back. For a running back and a quarterback. And I needed to do it to make my team so I could win week to week. And I went on a 4-game winning streak. I'm 4-2 in it now. So I would say, yes, bro, it's fine to get that bell cow running back, especially a PPR guy. I like that trade. I would call it a B+. Only reason why I'm calling it a B+ and not an A, because Kyle Pitts is going to be a phenom. But that's okay. Najee is a running back. He's going to be more consistent than a tight end. That's like saying, who's more important, Travis Kelce or what's a big time runner? Or Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's more important, right? Even though Travis Kelce has been killing it, Derrick Henry's more important. So the running back is more important. So a B+, Alex. What's going on, Boxy? What's up, bro? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. This is cutting edge content. He says, do I stack Melvin and Javonte and drop Elijah Mitchell, or keep Mitchell and pick up one of Mike Davis or Javonte Williams? Keep Mitchell and pick up Mike Davis or Javonte. That's what I would do, Boxy. Elijah Mitchell, I think you got to get a part of that offense, and he's very important on this San Francisco offense. So I'm just not going to get rid of him just to do it. Uzi, he said, bro, TD, what's up, bro? As always, he always in the lives. Appreciate it, bro. Stanzy says, hey, bro, I'm about to pick up Tony over Ayuk for week and beyond. On my name is Stanzy. Okay, Stan Stees. Okay. Oh, my name is Stan Stees. Woo, okay, Stan Stees. So listen, bro. That's fine. That's a good trade. I love Tony. You got to stash him. Tony is a phenom. It's like he looks as good as any rookie wide receiver I ever seen in my life. That boy is that dynamic. So yes, yeah, pick up Tony over Ayuk. I agree with that. Stan Stees. Hopefully I can get that right, bro. You might have to keep reminding me. Uzi, he says, I traded Lockett for Keenan Allen in non-PPR. Thoughts? I have Herbert and Mike Williams already as well. He said, I traded Lockett for Keenan Allen in non-PPR. Thoughts? I have Herbert and Mike Williams already. So listen, I like that you got the stat that you're going to squeeze this offense and get whatever points is coming out of there, especially if they throwing. So I like that. Lockett is not going to be valuable until Russell Wilson gets back. I don't think even if they traded for a quarterback like Cam Newton or something, or picked up Cam Newton, I still don't think Lockett numbers boom. But I think he's more valuable with Cam. But yeah, I get it, bro. So I think that's a good move at this point in time of the season. Dello, he said, just picked up Deshaun. I like it. I like it. Parker says it's clear worth starting. If that's your only shot, if you got other players that you can go pick up, you don't got to start Khalil. Yeah. I actually would start other players over him. Like it's other better players, but it's a bye week. So if you're going through the waiver wire and you talking about like, oh, should I start Khalil? Yes. If you need a running back off the waiver wire, bro, you might have to start him. But listen, if Damian Williams comes back, then maybe I'll try to find something else. But if Damian Williams don't come back, even though they're playing Tampa Bay, I play him. I'm starting him. If I can't find nothing else better. And I don't know your team, Parker, so I don't know what's better. But to me, in my leagues, Khalil is a starter because I don't see a lot. Now, if Damian comes out for COVID, I might have to move Khalil down a little bit, and I might have a guy that might be better. But right now, I don't. Kirk says, was thinking the same thing about making another team better, but Eckler definitely makes my team elite. Going to accept now. Yes, bro. Yep. If that makes your team elite, you do it. Don't worry about how his team is going to be. Kevin says, all this Watson news has got me wanting to pick him up, but the likelihood of a trade of his magnitude going through mid-season is so incredibly unlikely, historically unprecedented. I agree, bro. It is. But you don't want to get caught with your pants down. So if you can stash him without costing you a lot, I would do it, Kevin. Ryan, what's up, bro? Glad to see you here. He says, I'm thinking of trading Diggs. Who should I trade him for? I think you need to get two players. So one player could be, say like Terry McCloy and Antonio Gibson or something like that. And maybe you can't get that, but something like that. I would go after Terry McCloy and somebody because Ryan Fitzpatrick's coming back. I think Terry's going to be better going forward. So Terry is not like a main guy, nothing, but it is a guy that I could think off the top of my head. Anybody else? I can't think of anybody else right now, but Ryan, if you go subscribe to my OnlyFans, I can give you a better assessment. And the reason why, you can post your team into the feed, and I'll be able to read it, and I'll be able to get back with you and see your team, and then I'll be like, yeah, man, this is who you need to go after, and it just give me a little bit more time. But on YouTube, Alive, I only can think of Terry McCoy right now. But that's a good question, though, Ryan. Great question. Okay, let me go up a little bit, guys. Okay, Parker, what's up, Parker? He says, yeah, drop Baker because I have Lamar. Okay, yeah, bro, you good. Don't even worry about that. You good. You don't need Baker. Go stash Lamar. I mean, not Lamar, but Deshaun. Go get him. Them two quarterbacks, you're going to be a killer. Uzi says, should be worried with Gibson. His shin looks to be a problem. Yes, but I'm okay. I'm not dropping them or anything. I'm just going to, whatever they side, I put them on the bench, and I'm good. I got a couple of running backs that I can replace them with. So I'm not going to overreact, but I'm not going to underreact too. I am concerned about the injury, and I do got to make moves accordingly. Jared Patterson. So Rushman said Jared Patterson. He's fine to pick up, but that's a long shot. But if Antonio Gibson was out, you could start him if you wanted to. That's like the Khalil Herbert thing. Do you start Jared Patterson or Khalil Herbert? To me, I'm starting Khalil Herbert over Jared Patterson. Ian Taylor says, I have Pittsburgh D and they on a bye week. If I drop them, I will lose them. Yep. So do you prescribe to taking a 0 in a roster spot, or do I drop and take my chances? It depends on what your record is, Ian. If you winning, if you are 5-1, something like that, 4-2, you can afford to take a 0 in a defensive spot, even if you had to take the loss, I would do it. But if you losing, you got a losing record, that may be a little bit tough. And you might have to drop the Pittsburgh defense because you don't care about stashing them, because you might not even make it to the playoffs if you lose if you get another loss, right? So it's all about where you at. if you win and you feel great about your team, then yes, I would do it. I would keep my Pittsburgh D, and I would take a 0 spot. I would take a 0 on my starting lineup because I'm not getting rid of that type of D, and it affect me later on in the season. James, what's up, bro? So James says, will Monty stay the lead back when he comes back? Yes. Or will he split with Cohen and Herbert? He ain't splitting. He only going to split like the 30% that's left out there. He's going to get 70% of the carries. Now, somebody might come in the pass down and get a little bit of work, but it's not going to affect his numbers. If he's healthy, David Montgomery still be a top 10 running back because he's going to get enough value. Nobody's going to take his carries. They might take some catches, but not carries. Ooh, it says TD to go. Appreciate it, bro. I try to be. So let's get these likes up, guys. We got 15. We want to get to 30. That's our goal. Rushman said Gibson is having problems. Yes, he is with his shin. But I'm still not dropping him. I'm not worried. Just me on my team. My team is balanced out enough where I don't have to worry about what Gibson's going to do. If I wake up Sunday morning and he doesn't play, I got guys that I can throw in and be okay. James says, would you sell D-Hop? No, I wouldn't. But if you sell him, you better get a ransom. You better get a lot. So I wouldn't do it. Ward says, is Saquon Barkley done? No, I keep seeing that on Twitter, but I haven't heard any new news about his ankle injury is bad or anything like that, or his knee injury is re-aggravated. Like, I haven't heard anything like that. So when he comes back, he's going to be a good player. So, no, Barkley's not done at all. Okay, so let me see. James says, pick up Mitchell, Corey Davis, Pollard, Jones Jr., Shepard, Waddle, Kirk, Moore, or Boyd. Pick up. Waddle. Pick up Waddle. Yep, pick up Waddle. Ward says, someone dropped Gaston, 10-team PPR. Is he worth picking up? Probably not in the 10-team, bro. But if you got room to stash him, stash him. There's nothing wrong with stashing a player. So listen, it's a couple leagues where I might have Gaskin and I might sit him. I might play him just to play him because I know he's going to have some boom games unless the coach says we're not giving him the ball no more. But no, in a 10-team league, he's probably nothing, bro. You probably don't even have to worry about him right now. Diego, what's going on, Diego? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm pretty sure I've seen you here before, so I appreciate it, bro. Diego says, should I trade away Mike Davis and Henry Ruggs for Miles Sanders? No. Nope, I wouldn't do it. Nope. Uzi says, what do you think about Dallas Goedert moving forward now that Ertz is gone? I think he's going to be startable. I don't think he's a top 5 tight end, but I think he's a top 10, and he's a guy that you have to fire up every week since Zach Ertz is out. James says, trade Melvin Gordon for Javonte. Not right now. Right now, I'm not trading 2 running backs on the same team. Like, I would trade Kareem Hunt for Nick Chubb or Nick Chubb for Kareem Hunt because they eat into each other's carries. I don't know how to explain that better, but I just wouldn't do that. But if you don't need Melvin's never going to break your line up. You don't think about Melvin week to week, then yeah, I would do it. If Melvin is suspendable, then yeah, he's nothing. But if you started him a couple times, then I wouldn't do that. Uzi says, I would, James. Okay, and I respect that, Uzi. I just can't do it. I mean, I don't know what you expect the Javonte to do next week unless Melvin goes down. You know what I'm saying? So to get ahead of the curve, if you don't need Melvin, yeah, you could do that. But these guys are savvy in here, man. So they have good takes too, man, just like I do. They got good takes too. I trust them. But I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you what I'm not doing. Uzi says, if Gibson is out this week, or who do I start in standard? Javonte Williams, Elijah Mitchell, or JD? Elijah Mitchell in standard. All day. Russman says, do you think A.J. Dillon is about to break out? Yes, I do. I don't know when and how quick it is, but I know he's gonna be great for my fantasy team, and he's gonna boom for me. So I'm stashing AJ Dillon everywhere that I can. He's getting more and more action. And he's looking good. I agree, bro. I agree. Another says Cole or Crosby for rest of the season kicker. Man, I'm gonna go with Cole. That's just me. I'm not really big on kickers, but I kind of know a little bit like who's the top guys. I'm just gonna ride Cole out. I ain't seen him miss no field goals. Atlanta offense is picking up, so I'm gonna ride that out. Yep. So guys, let me see. We got 16 likes in here. We need to get some more likes up. So let me with some other things I need to talk about. Is any stash? So guys, again, Rashad Bateman. I'm starting him in the league. It is what it is. I don't need to see a big game first. I'm starting Rashad Bateman because I got other wide receivers on a bye. Actually, it's Claypool. So Claypool's on a bye. I'm starting Rashad Bateman. There's nothing wrong with that. Kadarius Toney, guys, he's a stash. You stash him. Don't work. Don't let. I mean, if you want to trade him for something, you gonna get a ransom. Yeah, but Kadarius Toney could be a playoff killer. Rashad Bateman could be a playoff killer. Marquez Callaway. Marquez Callaway is, I think if Michael Thomas comes back, I don't think that affects Marquez Callaway in a negative way. I think it actually helps him in a positive way because he don't have to face the number one corner. I think he's a better wide receiver if he's not facing the number one corner. Another guy, I got two more guys to talk about real quick. Some wide receivers, just want to give you some preferences on them. Preston Williams. If he's healthy and Devontae Parker is just out and Tua is there, now I don't know about any other quarterback, but if Tua is there, I'm definitely playing Preston Williams. And even if Deshaun Watson goes there and stars, I still like Preston Williams if Devontae Parker is out. If it's him and Waddle, I like Preston Williams. He's really good, guys. Just go back a couple years ago and watch his film. The guy is a good player. I'm around St. Brown, guys. If he's on your waiver wire, go stash him. The reason why I'm telling you that is because they don't have no wide receivers. And they're going to have to pass the ball more. They can't. The run game is decent, but it's just not working as much. So I'm on St. Brown. I like him. I actually not going to start him if I don't have to, but if I got to, I'm okay with it. But I think as the year go on, he gets better too. He becomes a good slot receiver. So let me go back to the chat. Uzi says thoughts on Ridley and AJ Brown rest of the season. I like Ridley. I think he gets better. That's why I'm just not telling people to trade him. But you can go trade for him if you want to, if you're not giving up nothing major. And AJ Brown rest of the season is AJ Brown is going to pick up. He's going to get better. He's going to get his win back, and I mean like playing win. Right now, I think he's still a little bit out of shape, but I think it's going to get better. So I like AJ Brown rest of the season, and I like Ridley. Bob C says Mike Davis or Javonte rest of the season. So if Melvin Gordon goes down, Javonte all day long. It's easy. But if Melvin Gordon never gets hurt, and say Cordero Patterson never gets hurt, I think Mike Davis has a better season than Javonte. Because I just think his role is more, he got a better role on his team than Javonte got right now. But if Melvin Gordon goes down, Javonte he's gonna be a good starter. So it's all about injuries for Javonte. So right now, with everybody being healthy, I'm gonna say Mike Davis. But going and estimating that injury is gonna happen, that usually happens, then I would say Javonte. Looking at hindsight. Uzi says, who you got today? Celtics or Knicks? Man, I got to go with the Knicks. I hate to say it, but I got to go with the Knicks. Mr. Anderson said, what up, bro? Would you trade McCoy for Nick Chubb? If I didn't need wide receivers, I think that's an okay trade. I think that's a B trade. I think Nick Chubb is fine. It's just he's hurt. So I don't think he's really bad hurt or anything because, I get it. So that's why you like trying to trade to him while his value low. So maybe that is a fine trade, bro, right now. It just, if Tua goes to Washington, I think Terry McCoy can be really good with Tua. But just the way things are going now, I think it's a solid trade. So I would call it a B. And the only way I would do it if I needed a running back. If I went 0 RB and my running backs was killing me week to week, then yeah, I would trade McLaurin. And I had like say Tyreek Hill and DK, yeah. But if Terry McLaurin is my first receiver and maybe even second, I don't know if I could afford to trade him because I don't know where I'm gonna get that type of value at in the draft or trade. I don't know if I'm gonna have another wide receiver too that I can pick up on my team. Ward says, what's going on, Ward? He says 12-team non-PPR. I have Brady. Is it worth picking up Watson as a buy replacement or stream another quarterback, which is a better matchup? Is it worth picking up Watson as a buy replacement? Well, bro, I don't know if he plays. So I'm gonna say no, because we don't know nothing is real right now. So in essence, yes, I would do it. Yes, so I just want to make sure the stream was still going on. So in essence, bro, yes, I would do it. Because I would stream another quarterback because I don't know what's going to happen with Watson. So I would just hold off with the Watson thing if you're going to need him for a buy replacement. Now, if you just need him just to see what's going to happen, then I say, hell yeah, go get him right now. But if you don't know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to set your team up where you don't got a quarterback for your buy. So I would say hold off right now. Just wait for a little bit more news. But if you got room to stash, go stash. What the heck is going on? Won't let me click on this. Okay. Guys, my mouse is acting crazy. I do not know what's going on. Hold on a second, guys. Let me do something real quick. Wow. It won't let me go to the next comment. This is crazy. This is the stuff that I don't like. This is the stuff I hate to see doing on my lives. Okay, so Uzi says, what's up, Mr. Anderson? Anona says Pitts a top tight end. Yes, I agree. Pitts is a top tight end. Lou, what's going on, Lou? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. I'm sorry I can't put your questions up on the live. I don't know what's going on. It seems like my stuff is freezing up, guys. But Lou says just traded Collins and Ruggs for Stafford. Wow, man. Can I even end the stream? I probably couldn't end the stream. I would have to turn my computer off. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, guys. So Lou says just traded Collins and Ruggs for Stafford and Sermon. My RBs are Henry, Hubbard, Moss, and Ramondre. So just traded Collins for Ruggs. Okay. For Ruggs and Stafford and Sermon. My RBs are Henry, Hubbard, Moss, and Ramondre. I just traded Collins and Ruggs. Yeah, bro. I think that was a nice trade. You got Matthew Stafford. Yep, and you got rid of guys that was volatile, that was kind of up in the air from week to week. So yeah, you got a good team. I see your backs, guys. I do not like this with the stream. I can't put the questions up. I'm getting pissed. I'm trying not to get too mad. Okay, let me see something. So I might have to do so. Let me do this. I'm gonna exit out of this. Yeah, guys, this is crazy. Okay, there we go. I got it right now, guys. Let's go. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let's get back to these questions. Lou, what's going on, Lou? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Apologize about the little I had to take a little bit of time to fix some stuff. I had technical difficulties. But Lou says Just traded Collins and Ruggs for Stafford and Sermon. My RBs are Henry, Hubbard, Mouse. Yes. So I like it, bro. You got to kill a quarterback. You got to do what you got to do to trade to get what you need for your team. So I like that. I like that trade. Mr. Anderson, Young Uzi, what up, though? Boxy says, should I pick up Mike Davis for Zach Moss? Should I pick up Mike Davis for Zach Moss? Yes. Yes, I would trade Zach Moss to get Mike Davis. So yes, I would pick up Mike Davis, bro. I think he's gonna be a good running back. I think he's a top 15 running back easily, and that's good in this type of volatile type bunch of bye type fantasy season. So I think he'll be solid for you. Uzi said, if I had to trade one of these wide receivers to upgrade my team, who would it be? Mike Williams, DK Moore, really AJ Brown, or Keenan Allen. So he said, if I had to trade one of these wide receivers to upgrade my team, who should I trade? That's a good question, bro. I might say DJ Moore. I think you get something nice from him. So I would say DJ Moore. I like Brown, and I like Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. So I would say DJ Moore. I got DK and Chase. Okay. Yep. So I would do Brown. Moore, DJ Moore. Oh, okay. No. Okay. No, I'm sorry. That's two different questions, guys. I'm sorry. Mr. Anderson said I got DK and Chase. So yeah, you good. You can go get rid of Terry McCoy for to do what you need to do to go get that running back. Uzi said, I could package one of those wide receivers with Gibson to get an RB1. Do it. Do what you got to do to make your team better. Like, I'm not big on trading Gibson, but I'm not going to get caught with my pants down. If I see a trade opportunity and somebody will take them, I will do that. Russ, man. What's going on, Russ, man? Russ, man says 20-player roster league. Okay, 20-player roster league. Wow. Do I pick up Kurt? He playing the Cards. Is this the time to pounce? Yeah, if they playing the Arizona Cardinals, do I pick up Kurt Cards? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pick him up to play him this week against the Arizona Cardinals if that's the question, bro. I wouldn't do that. Dang, you in a deep man league. I like that. I like them deep leagues like that. Uzi says, like the stream, guys. Yes, sir. That's like the stream. Second take, my homie. What up, bro? He says, what up, TD? Second take says, should I start Teddy B or Jameis? I say Jameis. Is Watson worth a pickup? Yes, he is, buddy. Yes, he is. Second take says, who to start? Evans, Hollywood, Jamar, Scary Terry, start 3. Hollywood, Jamar Chase. And if Antonio Brown doesn't play, Evans. But if Antonio Brown plays, I would say Terry. Chase, what's going on, Chase Brown? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. This is cutting edge content. Guys, make sure we smash the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it, guys. It shows support to the channel. And if y'all want to support me, guys, also, let me see. Nah, that's the wrong one. I was going to see how y'all... You can go to Cash App. You can find me on Cash App, Fantasy Good Sports, or guys, just go to OnlyFans and subscribe to my channel for only $10 a month, guys. But Chase says need a wide receiver too. Thinking either picking up Ruggs, Bateman, or Callaway. Pick up one of these or any other suggestions. So you got the guys. I like Bateman. I like Bateman. Go pick up Bateman, bro. I think Bateman's, you're not gonna regret it. Ward says Jalen Hurts is the only player on Philly that gets points in fantasy. That's true. But Devontae Smith is getting the value. So when you get value in fantasy, you're gonna have some boom weeks. So I think Devontae Smith is a startable guy. I think Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert is the only guys that I'm starting on this offense from week to week. Rushman says, reboot if you have to. We'll be here. Okay, bro, I didn't have to. And I appreciate you saying that, Rush. That gave me a less anxiety because I know I don't want y'all to leave out the chat, man. So thank you, bro. But I got everything together, man. I really appreciate that, Rush. I really do, bro. Rushman says, nice job. You get it. You should get into IT. Oh, bro, I am. I do IT, bro. So I'm going to show you who I work for. I work for Dell Technologies, bro. So yeah, I do IT, but I'm more on the server side, the hardware server, and I do a little bit of software, but I do a lot of hardware, a lot of new cutting edge, and I mean that cutting edge, like cutting edge hardware things. I test it out, so we may test it out for 6 months or so, and then we send it back to the Dell warehouse, and then they go and sell it to a vendor. So I'm the one that installs it, put fiber to it, put copper to it, and see how fast the bandwidth is. And then we sell it to people for storage and memory. So yeah, bro, I do IT. Thank you, bro. Second take says, thoughts on Westbrook. Will he be better in the next couple of games? Yes, they got to find their rhythm. Don't worry about these games. They just got to find their rhythm. But Russell Westbrook might end up, and I said what I said. He might end up winning 6th Man of the Year. You might say, TD, Russell ain't going to no bench. He might have to. And he might get more minutes than LeBron coming off the bench. I said what I said. Because, and guys, my football guys work with me here. I'm just wanting, because I do answer all questions. Because y'all guys are my subscribers, so I want to support y'all. He may come off the bench and just go off. Just say, all right, when you go in rush, play your game. But if you are in the game with LeBron, then you need to play second fiddle to him. But I'm gonna give you all the guard, you're gonna have the team by yourself when LeBron comes off. So that's what I think. I think he has to be a 6th man. That way he can eat and play his game, and it won't mess up LeBron or AD. That's what they're gonna have to do. And Russ gonna have to be okay with that. Because I feel like Russ could still average 25 to 30 points a game. I say 30, but he's just getting 40 minutes, but he's starting on the bench. So LeBron's playing 30, 32, 33. Russ, when LeBron goes to the bench, Russ plays the rest of that quarter, and when LeBron come back, he plays some more. He can still get 40 minutes, but also he can win 6th Man of the Year too. So that'd be add on to his Hall of Fame career. But let me get back on topic, bro. That's a good question though. Second take. Second take says Mooney or Mitchell PPR. Mitchell. Yeah, I got to tell you to play that running back, even though it's PPR. Second take says Raymond or Ayuk. Y'all know I love Ayuk. I'm not dropping them. Ayuk to me is like a relationship where you know how your mom or your dad saying, man, you need to leave that girl alone. But you won't break up with her. And everybody know that she bad for you, but you would not break up with her because you talking about she's special, right? That's how I feel about Ayuk. I feel like he's special. I ain't just let him go. I don't care how many targets he get. So I tell y'all can drop him, but I think Ayuk's gonna get better as the year goes on, guys. That's just my 2 cents. Uzi says, which running back should I target then if I trade Gibson and DJ Moore in standard? Which running back should I target? So Nick Chubb is one, just because that was in my head. Darrell Henderson. I like Darrell Henderson. Let me see any other guys. I'm pretty sure you can't get him, but I like Leonard Fournette. I'm pretty sure it'd be hard for you to get him, but Leonard Fournette is a guy, and Alvin Kamara is a guy. These are guys that you can go off with DJ Moore, because the guy that got Alvin Kamara could be like 1-5, and you give him DJ Moore and Gibson, and he might take it. I don't know. Gibson might turn him off a little bit, so maybe you might have to throw in another player. But if you can get an Alvin Kamara, I would do it, bro. So those are just a couple guys I can think of right now, Uzi. But keep hitting me with that question. That way, I can research it and give you some more guys. That question would take probably about 10, 15 minutes for me to go in and just go through the whole everybody's team and just look at the running backs or look at all 32 running backs, right? So, but for right now, bro, yeah, there's Kamara, Leonard Fournette, Jonathan Taylor, somebody like that. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard to get those guys, but those are guys that you could try on. Second take says Durrell Williams, A-Rod, Javonte Waddle, start 2. Waddle. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. But I would say Waddle and Durrell Williams. Waddle and Durrell Williams. All day. Gallup or Bateman rest of the season. Bateman. All day. All day. Fate, what's going on, Fate? I love that your avatar, bro. I'm big on yin and yang. I'm not gonna get off script. But you know, I thought about doing a podcast, guys, and I was just gonna bring in fantasy football with it, but I went to focus on fantasy football because that gave me a niche. But I was gonna talk about stuff like I'm big into philosophy. I love philosophy, and I love that yin and yang, bro. But he says favorite wide receiver waiver wire pickup this week. Okay, wide receiver. So Bateman is one. Marquez Callaway is another one. Who else? Let me see who else is another guy. Yeah, bro. So yeah, I would say Bateman, T.Y. Hilton. I love T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton. Bateman, T.Y. Hilton, and Michael Thomas. So my favorite would probably be Bateman, and then I would say T.Y. Hilton. So those are my favorites, Bateman and T.Y. Hilton. Go get those guys off the waiver wire. But hey, subscribe to the channel, man. I love your avatar, bro. I mean, yeah, your avatar. Subscribe to the channel. This is cutting edge content. Sean Barnes, what's good, bro? He said, what's good, TD? Start 3, wide receivers. Higgins, Sutton, OBJ, Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, Sutton, and if OBJ, if he practices, like if you hear about him practicing before the game start, like he gets some practice in, I would say OBJ, but it's very, very close. I actually probably would say Higgins, but yeah, man, I'll just say Higgins. I'm going to say Higgins, Sutton, and Devontae Smith. Those are those 3 guys, bro. Ward says, is Trayvon Wesco a sleeper in a 16-team league? Trayvon Wesco. Who is Trayvon Wesco? Let me look him up real quick. I'm sorry. You didn't got me, man. Usually I know players automatically. Okay, let me search him, look him up real quick. You said, let me see. The name is Trayvon Wesco. Okay. Oh, tight end. He played with the New York Jets, don't he? Bruh, anybody start, yeah, go do that. He is a sleeper because Tyler Croft is not doing anything. So go pick him up, bruh. He's a nice stash. This is what you do in fantasy. You got to get way ahead. That way when he start hitting, you got him. And people go, oh, where's he at? Oh, somebody picked him up. How did he know to pick him up? Because you was thinking ahead of the curve. So yeah, bro, I think he's good because Tyler Croft is not getting it done. Maybe it's Zach Wilson's fault. Maybe it ain't. Okay, so let me go to the next comment. Matt L, what's going on? He said, what's going on, guys? What's going on, bro? He said, hit that like button. Yes, guys, hit that like button. Yep, like you said, Matt L, hit that life. Listen, guys, that's what we're gonna call the like button from now on. Thank you, Matt. The like button is my life. Please give my life a thumbs up, guys. Do it. Let's go. Appreciate that, Matt. Matt L, what's up? These guys, they've been in here for like what? I've been doing this probably about 1 year and 5 months. These guys been in here for like 1 year and 2 months. Some of them been here 1 year and 5 months. I mean, I'm talking about from like the first day that I started dropping content, they've been following me. So, guys, I appreciate it. Parker, he says, who can I get with Gibson and Amari Cooper? Probably about the same guys. You can probably get let's see a person that is worth picking up. Try. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna say try the CMC owner. I'm not saying you can guarantee to get that because that's probably not. But CMC, that's worth a try. Alvin Kamara, and then Aaron Jones. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Jones, so I'm just telling you a bet that you can go get. I'm not trading for no Aaron Jones, but Aaron Jones is a running back that you can go pick up, bro. So, Aaron Jones. That's a guy that you can go pick up. Alvin Kamara. Leonard Fournette. Maybe Leonard Fournette. So, yeah, bro, just for right now, that's all I can say. So, I'll say Leonard Fournette and Alvin Kamara, guys that you should be targeting. Okay. Vibs, what's going on, bro? He said, my God, what's good, bro? He said, Tua is back healthy. Need him this week with Josh Allen on the bye. Think he booms again this week against the Falcons defense? Yes, bro, all day. I love Tua this week. Even if he play for Washington, I said what I said. I still like Tua. Clap, what's going on, Clap? Clap says just traded Noah Fant and Jacoby for Brandon Cooks for PPR. I like it. I like that. If you got you a real, you playing with the Jacoby. He just PPR. And Noah, I hope he keeps booming. You went and got you a boomer. I love Brandon Cooks. You said my tiny end one is Kelsey. Okay, so I don't need Fant. I get it. I love it. But do you think the upgrade from Jacoby to Cooks worth it? Yes, bro. It was worth it. Matt L said, hey, Uzi. Matt L says, what do you guys think of the Washington Miami trade rumors? I love it. I'm telling people to go stash Deshaun Watson right now. And even if he don't play for the rest of the year, it's okay. You got to make those type of moves. You can't be scared. So you got to, if you got room, then don't drop no player that's going to cost you. You shouldn't be dropping anybody that you need, but drop somebody that you didn't need, like you just thought maybe in 2 or 3 weeks they could hit. I would go and stash Deshaun Watson with all the news. Second Take says, TD, thanks, TD. Much appreciated. Great content. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Fate says, perfect. Thank you, sir. Anytime, man. Anytime, Fate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Great content here. Also, my OnlyFans. I got some new members on the OnlyFans, man. They enjoy it, man. More personable. He said, have a great day. You too, bro. You too. Matt said, yes, Matt, I'm into philosophy. So listen, when my channel really, like I say, guys, I got 50,000 subscribers. I'm big. My channel didn't blew up. I'm doing it big. I'm gonna turn this fantasy football thing into like a podcast. It's gonna be fantasy football. It's gonna be good sports, but it's gonna be like maybe a 3-4 hour show where an hour or so I talk about YouTube. I say YouTube. I talk about fantasy football on YouTube. Then I talk about stuff in life, about what's going on in life, maybe a little bit of politics thrown in there with philosophy, history, aliens. I love to talk about aliens. Where did we come from? The Bible. What references do we have with the Bible? All of that, bro. So, guys, I don't want to get off topic too much, but that's what I kind of want to turn into. And maybe I leave my fantasy football channel alone and just keep growing it, and maybe I'll start another channel. And, I don't know what I'm going to do, man, but I'm definitely not just going to always talk about fantasy football. I'm going to do all the sports, but I also want to integrate philosophy into it too, man. Just having like a podcast, kind of like Joe Rogan. Y'all know the Joe Rogan thing, the Joe Rogan experience? I can do that all day, guys. So yeah, good question though, Matt. Yes, I am into philosophy. I took psychology in college. I didn't go philosophy because I just got my my associates. I didn't go get my master or anything like that. So I only took 2 years of psychology. That's kind of helps me with football and fantasy football too, guys. I'm putting you on game. Badass said that's pretty cool. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Second Take says Patty Mills last night was great. Also hope Holiday is okay. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too, man. Because I had Holiday. He cost me the money. Rodney, what's up, bro? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. If you're not, then I apologize, but I'm glad to see you here, though, Rodney. Rodney says, just traded Sutton, Corey Davis, and Mike Davis for CD and Carson. Scared of Carson, but took a chance. I wouldn't have done that, bro. It's a neck injury. But listen, don't worry about that. You got CD. And I'm pretty sure you traded Sutton and Corey Davis. You didn't need them. So, bro, it's okay. But I would not have took Carson. He would have had to give me another player because that's a neck injury and he's a running back. Listen, man, and I'm not trying to be like rain on your parade or anything. I just want to be real and give you a fair assessment. To be honest with you, Rodney, Carson's career could be over. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. It could be over. So, I think to get CD, I loved it, but Carson, I don't know. So you might be okay because I think if CD helps your team out the way I think it is, because I'm pretty sure you didn't need Corey Davis and Sutton really wasn't breaking into your lineup. You're gonna use CD as your wide receiver 3. I think it was a good trade. But because Carson in there, I call it a C+. But before Carson, it was a B+. Second text said, I said what I said. Yes, sir. I said what I said. Matt L says, guys, I'm low-key scared, though, because this morning my Xbox turned on by itself and my bedroom door locked me out. Wow. Really, Matt? Hey, I'm into metaphysical things, bro. It can happen. Ain't nothing that is above me believing. Now, I'm not gonna say I believe anything, but anything can happen. So yeah, bro. Maybe you should go play the lottery, bro. Maybe something can hit for you. That it might not be a bad thing, Matt. Matt answers Rodney Santana. That's a W. So Rodney Santana. I disagree, but I agree to disagree. I respectfully. These guys are really good, Rodney. So they right. A lot of times that I say that I like something, they say opposite, and they end up being right. But I feel like I'm 75% right on most of my stuff. But these guys have good content too. That's why I say we're a great fantasy football family. So maybe he's right, but I don't like the Carson, man. He might come back and play this year, but I think after this year, somebody might talk to him and say, "Listen, man, your neck. You sure you want to play? You actually can retire and get your bag because you had like a bad injury. So actually, you can get all your guaranteed money. So that's just my 2 cents on it, though." Aladdin, what's up, bro? Aladdin. He says, what up, bro? If Watson gets traded, will he play this year? I think so. I'm expecting to. So I'm making moves for it. I'm not making moves that's going to hurt my team where I got to have him or it kills me, but I'm going to make moves where I'm going to stash him somewhere. So that's what I would do, Aladdin. Good question. Okay, so let's go back up. Guys. Back up. Let me find where I was at. Okay, there we go. My homie, the one and only Richard Watkins. What's up, bro? Glad to see you here, man. I love that you show support, bro. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. He said, bro, what's good? Bro, trying to get these starts and sits out, man. Parker says, I already have Kamara. I will try Aaron. Okay, so you got a killer. Okay, I got you. Rodney says, team in now. Matt Stafford, Henry, Javonte, Metcalf, Adams, CD, Pitts. With around and Carson on the bench. Okay, with around. Okay, you got Carson on the bench. Okay, so you don't really need Carson. I guess that's what you're saying. Okay, I got you. And I'm pretty sure that you didn't. You just wanted to make that trade for that guy for CD, so I get it. I want to be genuine to that. I get it, bro. I still say it's a C+ because of the Carson. That's great in the trade on paper. But the essence of what you're doing, it's an A. The essence is good because I see what you're doing. You're consolidating. You ain't got a killer like CD, so I get it. Matt L says, will I be fine starting Dillon and Ramondre? I'm doing the same thing, Matt. That's why I know you're paying attention to my content. I'm doing the same thing. I'm starting Ramondre and Dillon this week. Have no one else. That's fine. I think that's fine. If you got nobody else, I think it's okay. Rodney says, Santana says, A-Rob. Okay. Oh, A-Rob. Just want to see. Okay. Okay, you meant to not around, but you said A-Rod. Okay. Richard says, will Deshaun Watson even play this season if traded? I think he will. Because why would you make that trade this year if you can't start him? It just doesn't make sense. It's not fair to tour. That messes up your quarterback that you have on your team psyche. So I think he will start if they make that trade. I think they already didn't talk to the front office. They said, listen, in 2 days we hear other words. He can play. So it's up to you. It's just the reason why he's not playing for the Houston Texans is because that's what they want to do. So I think he can. If he gets traded, I think he'll play. Matt L says, guys, yesterday I said we should pick up Deshaun. Wow. I missed that. You called it, bro. You called it. I'm gonna bring you on too, Matt, for a show, man. I'm gonna bring you on too, bro. There's a couple, you and a couple other guys that I actually want to start doing some things with you on some content, like Richard, also D Stu, and a couple other guys. You too, you included, Matt. I want to bring these guys, and Mr. Anderson. I'm gonna bring your guys on, man, and have you part of the content. So that's just a little bit forward thinking, though. Richard says, wipe your feet off at the door and click that like button. Yes, guys. Yes. Let me see. Let's get these likes up. Ward says, this week's Packers or Browns DST? I would say Browns DST. Matt says, I imagine TD doing something like the Pat McAfee show or Joe Rogan. I love those kind of podcasts. Yes, bro. That's how it's going to be. It'll be Joe Rogan kind of mixed in with fantasy football. Fantasy football gonna always be my love, but I also will talk about other things. And I don't know, man, because sometimes you can cut off your nose and spite your face. I can start talking that type of stuff, and people might get mad and say, "Well, unsubscribe for me," and not even watch my fantasy football stuff. Or they might embrace me and say, "Look, man, this is your niche, talking about fantasy football and talking about philosophy." So it could work out, bro. But I'm gonna test it as the time go on, bro. But appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, Matt. Leon, what's going on, Leon? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. This is cutting edge content. But guys, yes, I'm gonna go for about, let me see, maybe 10 more minutes, and that's it, guys. Leon says, PPR, do I drop A-Rob for Tony? Yes, you do. Yep, I'm going to stash him because if you don't, I'm pretty sure you don't need none of those guys right now. But Tony, you're gonna wish you had that on your team in like 2 to 3 weeks. So I say yes, I would do that. Richard says Dynasty Fantasy Football Genesis, show name. Okay. Show name. See, Dynasty Fantasy Football Genesis, show name. Okay, I don't know what you mean there, Richard. I guess you're talking about somebody named there, but maybe that's a show that I should check out or something. Let me know. Put another comment in and let me know what you're talking about, Richard. Matt says, I love Joe Rogan, like you said. Yes, I do too, bro. I do too. Matt says, man, that sounds fire. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I'm going to try. Ward says, Gary. Okay, let me see what that is. Let me see. Let me highlight that. Okay, let me put that in the chat. Gary, boy, he knows some players. He knows some stuff, man. I ain't seen too many people can put a name of a player inside this chat, and I don't know who it is. So I got to give you, that's the second one I'm going to give you, bro. Good job, man. Because I have to actually look these guys up. I'm usually on this type of stuff. Oh, entrepreneur. Okay. He says he's an entrepreneur, chairman of VaynerX, a modern day media communications holding company. Okay. Let me look at some more of his others. I'm going on Wikipedia and see what this guy does. Okay, he got the Jets. I see what you're saying. So he got the Jets uniform on, but he's talking about social media trends. Okay. Wikipedia. I'm going to go to Wikipedia, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to look this up real quick. Wikipedia says he is an entrepreneur, author, internet personality. He is a co-founder of a restaurant, software company, Empathy Wines. Okay, Empathy Wines. First known as a wine critic, okay, who expanded his family wine business. I love that guy. So listen, bro, I'm a businessman. I went to school for business marketing, and I went to IT because that's where the money was at. Because how was I going to ever work for a Fortune 500 company? I went to like a small school, so I wasn't going to do that. So I had to find my way to get into the door. And me doing IT was a way for me to build up my money, be able to try to invest in something that I wanted to do. So yes, Gary, thank you for putting that in the chat, bro. This guy sounds like very interesting. Seems like we on similar paths. So yeah, appreciate that, Ward. Appreciate that, Ward. Russ says, what's your favorite Ram against the Lie Downs? I think 73-0 is possible. I like Rod Woods myself. So you said, what's your favorite Ram against the Lie Downs? I don't know what you mean by that. Ask prefacing what that is, what the Lie Downs is, and all that, because I'm not familiar with that, Russ. So put that question back in the chat, bro. Okay. So, guys, I might not be able to get to all these questions, but I'm going to try to speed through them a little bit faster because I only got about 5 more minutes. What's going on, Bo Pucks? B, I'm going to call you B, bro. I don't want to destroy the name. But he says, trade away A.J. Green and Jamal Williams and receive Amari Cooper. No, I think A.J. Green just because I think A.J. Green and Amari is almost similar. That's to me, if you ask me. I think they similar, bro. They play on high-power offenses and they second-tier guys. Matt L says, it's striking how similar Ramondre and Dillon are. It is, bro. I agree with that. 100%. Jack says, should I pick up Bateman, and who do I drop? I got Higbee stashed for my tight end by next week. Or can I drop Ruggs, Smith, or Mitchell? Ruggs or Smith. It's up to you, bro. Ruggs a little bit more volatile, but he's picking up, so maybe it changes. But I say Ruggs or Smith, you got to get Bateman. I think he's better than Ruggs and Smith. Matt L says, at B, trade those guys high. I don't know about Amari, though. He should be good, but a little suspicious. I agree. Bo says, yeah, thinking the same. Yep. Thank you, Bo. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. Glad to see you here. Cutting Edge, a great fantasy football family here. He said, the guy in my league just traded out because he needs players because he has so many he'll buy. I get it. He's panicking. That's what people do. Richard Watkins says, Deanna Johnson will perform like a solid RB3 Thursday night. I agree with that. I'm playing him. 12 PPR fantasy points. My hunch. Yep, I agree with that. Matt L says, I'm starting Bateman because Keenan, Allen, and Jefferson are on bye. Yes, me too. And I think you might even be starting when the buys are over. Ward says, Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle interview is a must-see. I know it is, bro. I love Dave Chappelle. He tell it like it is. So, yeah, I'm going to watch that, bro. I'm going to go watch that. I haven't watched Joe Rogan in like 6 months because I've been getting ready for my fantasy football. So, all the podcasts I watch is either fantasy football. So, yeah, bro. But I'm going to get back on Joe. I watched a lot of Joe. I love my favorite episodes of Joe is him and Alex Jones. A lot of people don't like Alex Jones. I love Alex Jones because me and him had the same passion. He's very passionate, and I'm very passionate too. So I love the one with Alex Jones. I loved it. Matt L says, I think Washington plays if he goes to the Dolphins. Me too, Matt. I agree with that. Jason, what's going on, Jason? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Great fantasy football content. Great fantasy football family here. But he says, do you think Deshaun is going to Miami? Yes. And if so, when is he going to start playing? I say not this week, but the beginning of next week. And if it's this week, it's possible that he could play this week. I said what I said. So I'm not going to put nothing past it, bro. Richard Watkins says, J.D. Mckenzie will be a PPR stud this week. 15 fantasy PPR points. I agree with that. I'm playing J.D. McKissick everywhere, especially with that shin injury from Antonio Gibson. Matt S said, when he gets there. Yes. Yep, when he gets there. I agree with that. When Deshaun gets there, he's playing. Chase, what's going on, Chase? What's going on, bro? He says, my RBs are Davis, Booker, Elijah Mitchell, DeAndre Johnson. Which two do I start? Mike Davis, Elijah Mitchell. Yep. So Mike Davis and Elijah Mitchell. Chase says, or Khalil Herbert left out. I have Chubb, but injury. No Khalil Herbert with those two guys between Mike Davis and Mitchell. I'm starting those two. Matt L says, I'll be down to come on for real. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Well, I'm going to do it. You got to give me a little bit of time. Because I got so much going on, and it might be at the end of the season, Matt, or it could be in 3 to 4 weeks. I'll let you know. I will make sure you prepared for it, but I got so much going on. So that's why I gotta get with a lot of guys. I gotta get with Richard. I gotta get with D Stu. I gotta get with you. I gotta get with a couple other guys, Mr. Anderson. And that way I can tell y'all where we're gonna fit in. I gotta actually sit down and do some brainstorming about what I think my channel is going to, like how it's going to grow and how I'm gonna evolve y'all into it. So yeah, appreciate that, bro. Gabriel says, "What's up, bro? Any news on Gibson or Collins?" No, Collins. I don't know if Collins plays, so we got to keep watching. But Gibson, I think it looks like that he's out of practice as usual. So JD McKissick probably gonna get more work. I will say that. He says, "Where do you get your infos from?" Twitter, also other YouTube channels, guys that I've been following for years. He said, "Can you recommend something?" Twitter. Go to Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, bro, and follow other people on Twitter. And as you see me retweeting guys, you will see guys that you should be following. So I follow FanDuel, I follow DraftKings, I follow Adam Scheffler, I follow a lot of guys. So I will go to Twitter and on YouTube. I don't really, for news, I don't really follow a lot, but I do follow some of the big fantasy football guys, like the fantasy footballers, CBS. I follow those guys, not for content because I make my own decisions, but sometimes they get news because they got like license to get news before everybody else. So those are a couple guys, the fantasy footballers, and CBS football on YouTube, and also go to Twitter and follow Adam Scheffler and just go on Twitter, bro. So that is my channel. Is my shit acting up again? Yes, it is, guys. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here where I can. This thing is acting crazy again. So, guys, y'all be safe. I'm not gonna be able to get to everybody's question, but these technical difficulties I gotta fix. So, guys, y'all be safe, and I'm gonna get out of here. Let me see if I can end this dang stream. Oh, buddy, this is gonna be something special. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, I can go a little bit farther because things got a little better. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna fix it before the next one. So let me go to some of these other ones. So let me go to some of these other ones quickly. We can jump the gun on A-Rod that fast. Yep. I won't get Tony for another guy. Okay, I got you. Genesis, intelligent people. Okay. Geniuses? Is that what that word? I'm sorry, man. I said Genesis. I'm sorry, bro, but geniuses, intelligent people. Okay, I got you. I gotta go see your other comment, bro. Yeah, I gotta. Hey, that's on me. That's my stupidity. I can't read, right? Richard says the show name can be the fantasy football geniuses. Got you. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. Richard, like, is this dude slow? Matt L said, laugh out loud. I got you. Matt L said, yes, sir. Okay. Let me see. Guys. So I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, guys. I'm not gonna be able to get to everybody's question today, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you, Uzi. Thank you, bro. Let me see. Lie down, Lions. I got you, Russ, man. Okay, bro. Next time I know that, I'm gonna have to remember that. Start DeAndre Johnson or Hugh Janis PPR. I think DeAndre Johnson, bro. How about AJ Green for Amari? No, I wouldn't trade Amari to get AJ Green. You can get more. If you trade Amari, you can get more than AJ Green. You can get more. Oh, yes. If you get Amari, yes. Yes, I would do that. But I just like AJ Green better. That's just my opinion. Should I start DeAndre Johnson or JD McKissick? In PPR, JD McKissick. Self out here trolling. Joe Rogan and Joey Diaz are the funniest ones. Joey Diaz is okay. He's okay. I didn't watch a lot of Joey Diaz. Pick 3, Sutton, A.J. Brown, Godwin, Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard, Sutton, A.J. Brown. All right, I got to head up. All right, yeah, Matt, you be safe, bro. Yep, he says, bye, guys. Matt L says, peace out. Rendon, what's going on, Rendon? Got to go, bro, but I'm going to ask this question. He says, drop Kadarius Toney for Eagles tight end? No, I wouldn't do that. I love Kadarius Toney too much, unless you got to do it. If you have to, you know, do what you got to do. But I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to. I am giving up AB for PPR. Would you take it? No, I'm not giving up no AB. AB's too valuable. Seth says, no, I agree with you, Seth. Great show, bro. Appreciate it, Richard. I'm sorry, man. I had a brain freeze and couldn't read it. It was in capital letters, man. That's why it looked like Genesis to me. Well, my bad, bro. But yeah, man, you're right. I like that name, the Fantasy Football Geniuses. I like that. Seth, smile. All right. Hey, subscribe to the channel, Seth. Even if you trolling, man, subscribe to the channel, bro. Ridley says, should I drop Mooney then? Yes, I would drop Mooney before I drop Kadarius Toney. If you got to. Because if I don't know who the weakest guy on your team is, that's why I like to tell my guys to subscribe to my OnlyFans. That way I can get a picture of you guys. But yeah, I would drop Mooney. I'm not dropping Kadarius Toney. Ward said, the people here have been trolling Ned Lamont's page. Okay, I got you. I ain't worried about them trolls, but they can't stop me, bro. Rennie said, okay, thanks. Anytime, bro. Life in Sports Talk with Jay. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Love to see you here. He said, should I start Collins if he plays or Michael Carter? I would play Michael Carter. Yep, with that negative game script. Yep. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll be going live tomorrow with any more questions that you have, guys, about stars and sits. Peace.